Yeah. You're not streaming, so no one is hearing one on here or on. Twitter because yours isn't working. Dimi, me up. Dimi, do you hear me? That's okay then. Are you hearing?
Alright, everything is on again. I hope it stays working now. I don't know if I'm streaming at the right place, but
Doesn't matter. Mine's is gone, so you could just tell everybody to go to mine.
If my computer stays working. If it crashes now, people, I'm out. Sorry, next week. I'm tired of it. And I've got company here.
It's not very nice.
I'm making a fool out of myself with my computer now. And I really hope my brother-in-law buys one for me next week, so I can install it and hopefully everything works better then. And I'm gonna get cable.
Are you getting cable? That's good.
I'm gonna try to get cable up here. I'm figuring it out now where it goes. There's one cable coming up from downstairs, so I'm figuring it out where it comes from. So there I can put a LAN cable, so I want cable on my new computers. Hopefully. But you know, if I got a plan, it always takes some time. Okay, in chat again. Let me see. Let me see. What's in chat? That in the week is dat beter. Yeah, I know. Looks maybe offer some help to for friends of mine in Scotland. In my chat somebody asks if we can help. Can you folks maybe offer some help to a very good friend of mine in Scotland? That's your region, Mark.
Yeah, of course. Always help anybody. Doesn't matter where they're from.
I do what I see what I can do. Kunt je dan Sarah vragen welke blueberry ze aan het vapen was? Sarah, which blueberry?
It's the blueberry from Neon.
From Neon?
Yes, it's salt mix.
Neon got salt mix now?
Yes, we got 8 flavors.
Oh, damn.
On 20 milligrams.
Neon.
When I'm at home, not the week that's coming now, but the week after, I was planning to visit you, Dimi.
Yeah.
Because previous week, I go to Smokeless, and now I want to visit you, visit you.
Okay, yeah.
And if you want, I bring them.
Alright. Send me in a PB from what wholesale it comes.
Okay.
You don't have to say it online, but send it in a message. Because I'm always looking for new salt mix for the shop.
Okay. But I will bring them when I come to you, so I'm testing them now. I'm using just one tank and the rest you can have.
Nice.
I received it also to test. But the flavor is good, it's not like it was...
Sorry, I was reading the chat also, because Kenny from Saurosa Mod needs our help. Kenny from Saurosa Mods needs our help. He lost his engraver and has to shut down until he finds someone worthy to engrave the claymore. Do you know anybody who can engrave mods?
No.
Me neither. Oh, yeah, I know somebody. The Glenn.
No.
Glenn Mantles. Sarah.
The only thing Kenny can do is try and do the engraving himself, but it does take a lot of practice to get it right.
Yeah, but I know someone who can engrave pretty well. Sarah, you know him too, Glenn Mantles. On
yes, from Belgian also active.
Yeah, he was at the expo engraving the hexas.
Oh, okay.
So,
Where does he stay?
what?
Where does he stay?
In Belgium.
Precisely, it's someone in Scotland.
I know, but I know, but you never know. Business is business, huh?
Yeah.
If they ask for someone to Sarah, I know someone.
Yeah, me too. And I know another one, a Dutchman. I know another one who has a lot of contacts. I can ask somebody. I will ask the Marcias. I will ask somebody and I'll get to it next week. Let me think of it next week in the show, and I will ask around this week, because I know somebody with a lot of contacts who maybe can find somebody in the neighborhood of Scotland.
I just can't think of anybody over Glasgow way.
Yeah.
It could engrave. He's probably best to post in groups, Facebook groups, to find an engraver close by. The only other thing would be like a metal shop.
Yeah. Or a locksman. In Belgium they also engrave. Oh, Sarah, you're falling!
There is one way to do it. If you can get a hold of a CNC machine and let the machine do the engraving.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I could think of.
I don't know nothing about it. I only know people, and people know people, and I've got a lot of contacts, but myself I can't do anything except designing. Trying to. I want to learn a new program on my computer, Mark. SolidWorks. Engineer program, SolidWorks. So I can
SolidWorks.
Yeah, so I can draw my own RDAs and tanks and everything in 3D. It's the same program they use in China, Kais and everybody. So
you're better with 360, Fusion 360.
Fusion 360.
Yes.
I will look it up, because the SolidWorks is the same program the engineers from the vape companies use.
Yeah. But you'll find that Fusion 360 is a lot easier to use.
Yeah, because I was watching videos and I was trying the free version online, and I didn't have a clue what to do. So it's gonna be a long time before I learn it. But the engineer from Kais is going to help me. So I'm gonna video chat with him while I'm working with the program and.
Yeah, it should be okay then.
Yeah, but first.
But I know near enough everybody that uses a 3D printer uses Fusion 360.
Yeah, but the solid work is more engineer, more for engineers with every screw and everything, because it's not just a 3D shape; it's everything with with the insulation in it and everything. You have to draw out everything in 3D.
Yeah.
So I'm not. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it, because I can't draw anything. That's my problem. I just can sketch something on paper, and that's how the armadillo was born, from a sketch. And the engineer did the rest. But now I want to be the engineer's place and then send it over. What are you sending me, Sarah? Okay, no problem. At 9 o'clock, Sarah goes out for 10 minutes, feeding the baby.
Right. So everybody in chat, can you put in chat what you are using, or anybody what?
Or do you have
what
any
mod, atomizer, etc.
Sarah, they're saying you're too shy.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Because I hear a lot that I'm too noisy. So I'm trying to act like a lady now.
They're all saying they've never seen you so quiet.
No, because in a few groups, I'm at morning, goeiemorgen, and I receive messages.
I know.
Can you be a little bit quiet? I don't like it in the morning.
My whole family knows you. Every time I scroll in Facebook, goeiemorgen. Oh, is it Sarah again? Yeah, they all know you.
Everybody can follow me on Instagram.
Yeah. Okay, going back to the family. Bye, Marcias. Have a good night. Wait a second. I'm going out of screen for a second. Wait. And I can't hear anything. Oh.
Steve, what's the Vupu X217 like? Vic, you're just the latest. We don't like him here very much.
Do you buy anything new, Mark?
I placed an order on Friday for a couple of mods, the Topside Carbon and the Mechman 228.
Nice.
So I have to get a name coming from China.
Oh, okay. Tomorrow I will visit here in Sint-Truiden. And I think I will buy a new one like this. For all my family and friends who are watching, you didn't hear anything. I'm not a vape addict.
I'm back.
I have them for 2 years now. And it would be nice to have a new one.
Contact me at
so
intro.
It's not too bad. Did you get any vape mail this week?
Me? Yeah, I've got vape mail.
No, not you. I'm talking to Sarah, Dimi.
What do you say?
Sarah, do you have any vape mail this week? No. My vape mail was a juice range from the Zap Juice. So I've got that one, the two that I showed you. I've also got That one, if I
Nice.
can get it round. There is only 4 in the range,
Nice.
which is
I
a new
thought
range,
nice.
and I got a cactus as well. I don't know what that's going to taste like though.
Nice. When I visit Smokeless, I buy 2 new ones. This one.
Oh, I know the bottle.
And this one.
Yeah. From what brand is that?
It's from Royal Bastard.
I saw it on I saw the white bottle. I saw it on an expo last year.
Yes, it's from Chicanos. It's they changed the receipt.
Yeah, I saw the label.
The previous one I like it more than this one.
Oh, all right.
So what did you get in Dimi then? Vape mail.
I've got on Tuesday. I got Alexander RDA from Caiz and the Solomon tree. The Solomon tree is a little bit late, but it was sent to me and it didn't arrive then, and they waited to send me a new one till the Alexander RDA was ready. But Mark, look what color they sent me.
Blue!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I opened the box and there was a blue dot on the box, and I said, oh no, not the blue one. I just said it last week to Mark. I don't like blue.
What's wrong with blue?
Yeah, I know your one is blue. I told you last week I don't want it in blue because I don't like blue, and now they send me a blue one. And the Alexander RDA. Did you already seen it? I don't know if I can get it close enough. And what do you think? On what RDA do you think if you see this?
I don't know. It's hard to see it.
If you see it on the outside, the first thing I think of is the dead rabbit. It has the same shape as a dead rabbit. The airflow is at the same height as a dead rabbit. It's just a little bit different, but it looks really, yeah, it really looks like the dead rabbit. And do I've got a mat here? Yeah, here. Take something to open it. Even. Oh, come on. Yeah, got my.
You're never organised, Dimi, are you?
Now I'm organized. I even got my everything is cleaned up here. I even got my close-up place cleaned up. I even got my work my tools right beside it on a chair, so it's on the same height as a table. Everything is organized now. It looks like a mess, but it's organized. I just got too much stuff. And the deck.
Yeah, I'm spending in here doing this.
This is the deck.
Wow.
It's a postless deck, but it has the juice well. It looks like it's strange because the coils are pretty high above the bottom of the RDA, but the juice well is only. Come on, close up. More. Lower. It's hard to. Oh my god. That's not enough. That's 0. I'm trying to get it. The juice well is, I think, a millimeter or. Oh my god. Go down. A little bit more. Something like that. 5 millimeters deep, the juice well, but the coils are standing almost 5 millimeters above the juice well, because if you're gonna drip on it, it's I don't know, I still have to test it, but if you look at it, the deck is really high above the juice well, and it can take some juice under it, but it doesn't have a lot
It's
of
not going to
space.
be as high as what the dead rabbit was, though, is it?
No, the deck looks different, but you can't cut your legs from under it, so you have to put them on the right. You have to cut them in front on the right length. But I think to squonk, because if you're gonna squonk, there's a hole in the middle through the deck. I think if you squonk, it will come nice and even between the both coils. But I really have to see if it's gonna leak or not, because the airflow is a little bit on the high side, like the dead rabbit.
So it shouldn't leak if the airflow's up high. Not unless you really over power.
And like this, you take the top cap off, the top part, and it still stays like this. It's not open. That's really strange. So the airflow, no, it's not going to leak, because there's a dome. I don't know if you can see it on camera. There's a dome inside, so the dome protects the airflow. And if it leaks through the first holes, because in the first hole it's honeycombed, if you leak there, there's still some place around it where your juice can run down again to your juice well, and not out of the airflow. So I think it's gonna be pretty leak proof.
Dimi, if you've got airflow that's up high, like what you've got,
yeah,
it's harder to leak. If you have something like this where the airflow's in the bottom, it is easier to leak, because obviously your airflow's down lower.
You know what? Let me build this thing. Put some
That's what you're going to.
I'm gonna put some coils in it, and let's test it in the show. I've got everything beside me. I'm not gonna use close-up or anything, so I'm just going to do it in front of the camera. Where are my coils? I'm gonna put some nice Pro Bear coils in it. A little bit of publicity for my sponsors.
Right, Sarah, we'll see you when you come back.
Yeah, sound's out again. Can't hear you anymore, Mark. Have to stop the stream again. This can't be true. Mark, maar jij wordt maar nog door, hè? Huh? Word jij maar nog? Wait a second, Mark.
Yo.
Ja.
Chillen met Sarah is weg.
Die is even tussenuit.
Listen. Listen.
I just went in and